nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big John and G, the Two Gun Fix-It presents Legendary Gaming. Another Midday Monologue Monday is upon us, and here we are. So I drop a video every day of the week, and we're already over 2,100 videos. So I'm sure you're going to find something that you like in that hot mess. We have playlists. Go to the playlists. I'll pull things together beautifully there. Show a little love and support for this channel. We work so hard at this. But ultimately, we're just having fun. Now, today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while. It's come up in other monologues here and there over the last year or two, but I just really want to just put a magnifying glass on this, because I know for a fact I'm not alone. I know that there are others that think this way too. So, first of all, I just want to say I know that I usually have fun using the German word for what I'm about to say, but it doesn't fit. So I'm going to be quite blunt right now. So cover the ears of the little ones, okay? But Dungeons & Dragons Cooperative Adventure System, fix your shit! I'll see you down the table. Thanks for joining me down here. Now, as many of you that have been following me for a while know, I'm a big fan of the Dungeons & Dragons Cooperative Adventure System games. I'm looking at them right now. I always have them right in front of me. There's the Castle Ravenloft, Wrath of Shadowlan, Legend of Driz, the Temple of Elemental Evil, the Tomb of Annihilation, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and the module box. Well, I guess I shouldn't, but it really is. And the module box, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. I love these. I've talked about these many times. I don't have to get into detail again, just real quick. I find them fun versions, board game versions of a quick D&D game. Not a whole campaign, obviously, although some of the later ones can string together as a campaign. But the biggest attraction I have for this is how compatible they all are. All these systems are completely standalone, 100%, except for Ghosts of Saltmarsh. That's just a module, so you need one or more of the core boxes. But otherwise, they all stand alone. You can just buy Castle Ravenloft and never buy another one, or maybe Tomb of Annihilation and Legend of Driz and never buy another two, and you can be happy with these games. But they do interconnect. So we have a big problem here. Big problem that needs to be addressed. So that's why I say we have to fix this stuff. Now here we go. This is half of my D&D shelf. Here's the other half. So this is dominated, as you can see, literally an entire shelf by itself, supporting, creating another shelf all on its own, just for the Dungeons & Dragons Cooperative Adventure System. So this is a hot mess. I know it looks organized, doesn't it? It looks nicely organized. Everything in its place. But no, okay? Because I am totally into the cooperativeness of this. And I know I'm not alone. I've had comments about this. So unless there's an algorithm just telling me things I want to hear, there are people that enjoy either really mixing and matching everything up, or the potential that they have to do this. But potential is a bigger word than it really should be here. Because it's more than just trying to fit all of this in one box. Look at this, you can't. How would this be in a collector's box? You can't get all of this into a box. Now, I'm sure there's some company out there that makes inlays that has created some big, massive, super box that really looks like a safe, a wooden safe, probably, balsa wood safe. But no, but still, something has to be done. This is driving me crazy. Absolutely. I would play this game more, and therefore film it more if it was more organized. So how could we do that? Yeah, so obviously I've been putting some thought to this. have some time on my hands. But seriously, what are we going to do about this hot mess? The best answer I've come up with is a 3-part answer. And I think it is thematically perfect. And dare I say, beautiful as well. So it's going to deal with 3 collection boxes. Not 2, not 1. We're going to need all 3 for this. And let's do it just like the classic D&D books. So we're going to need a DM's box, a player's handbook box, or player's hand box. No, I don't like hand box. A player's handbook box, and a monster manual box. With those 3 boxes, and off the top of my head, I imagine that each of them would be about the size of this. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this got 3. It's going to take up this much space. This much space. You know, and after the next 6 big boxes come out, they could do it again, right? With the DM's box 2, the player's handbook box 2, and the monster manual 2. But what are we doing with it? Why are we dividing this all out into threesies? Well, first of all, the DM's box is going to have the rule book to play the game, an updated rule book that covers every rule throughout all the published games so far. And it's also going to be where you're going to hold the tiles. You're going to hold all the chips and pieces that you need for the monsters, for the cards, the special cards, all that have to do with the adventure itself. Now, likewise, the player's handbook box would be all the miniatures and the associated cards that go with all the hero miniatures, all the class cards, the race cards, the ability cards. And it should have a system of dividers so that you can divide fighter cards, cleric cards. And this way, when it's time to mix and match or just put your team together, you just go to your player's box and everything is right there. You can put together a team consisting of any of the characters from the main boxes. Remember, the Salt Marsh here is a module. It doesn't have any new characters in it. But that's what the player's handbook box, it's got to be a less clunky name for that. That's what that would look like. And so obviously then the monster manual box is going to be all the miniatures for the monsters, along with their associated monster cards. So between the 3 of these, you're going to have it all covered. So there's what I've been thinking about. This really needs to be pulled together. I've known so many players firsthand, as well as through mediums like this, over the years that are big fans of the Dungeons & Dragons Cooperative Adventure System, that it almost boggles the mind that there's so much love for Dungeons & Dragons through this particular board game, or series of board games. What I would really like to see happen is these 3 collection boxes come together. You know, and just picture each of them. Picture the DM's box and the player's box and the monsters box, all with the covers from the actual books. I mean, I think it would look a bit stunning. And maybe you could do a special collector's version of the original covers. And I'm quite sure there's enough of us old grognards out there that would eat that up. So those are my ideas for how we can fix up the D&D Cooperative Adventure System. How we can bring its appeal back and make it something that you're going to have time to actually set up and get to the table more often. Because then you're going to play it more often. What do you think we can do to improve this gaming system and help get new players into it and get the game started fast? Let me know. Those are my thoughts. I'm your buddy Big Giant G of the Two Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.